Hi, I'm Reverend Catherine Ligard, and I am the director of 𝗓𝗏 Bible Training College, Kenya.
I'm 𝗑𝗏 Ligard, the director of 𝗓𝗏 here in Kenya as well.
We want to invite you to the East Africa Faith Conference 2026. It's happening June 1st through the 5th at All Saints Cathedral here in Nairobi, Kenya. And I want to just tell you our vision for this conference. And that is to bring in speakers who know the move of the Holy Spirit, who know the word of faith. You will receive faith messages, and you will see demonstration of the move of the Holy Spirit in these services. These are all speakers who have traveled extensively with Dr. Kenneth E. Hagin. They learned under him, they were mentored by him, and they have things to impart into you. And there's going to be words spoken that will change your life.
There's a phenomenal lineup of speakers. There is Reverend Philip Slaughter, travels all over the United States and around the world. We also have Reverend Tux Adejuwan. He is the director for 𝗓𝗏 in Nigeria. We also have Reverend Cindy Black, traveled with Reverend Kenneth E. Hagin in the 80s, travels today all over the United States. Then we also have Pastor Joel Sims, mega church in the United States, 5,000 members. Finally, we have a special music minister, Reverend Marcus Kreiner, who travels all over the United States today. You don't want to miss this conference. It's going to be life-changing.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Yes, welcome to Man Unveiled. This is Man Unveiled Wednesday. I want to appreciate you for your continued support and love. Thank you so much for following us and liking what we do. Thank you for your continued feedback. And as I keep saying, they say that feedback is the breakfast for champions. And we are here to receive your feedback and continue bringing you the best of the best, because you are the reason why we are always here on Wednesdays. We want to continue inspiring you, we want to continue empowering you, and most importantly, transforming your lives. We are grateful. This is Man Unveiled. I'm Joe Wisdom, your host, and as always, on Man Unveiled, we keep saying that it takes a man to get the best out of another man. Welcome to the Ladies Edition Part 2. We had our Part 1, and we thank you for your feedback. And I had promised, we say that we'll have this guest one more time. Our guest tonight is none other than Madam Linus Joe. And karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
How have you been?
I'm well. Since the last time, the last show, I'm well.
Yes.
And at least during the last show, I experienced what Nairobi people experience.
All right.
The rain.
Yes, there was a lot of rain.
Yes, and I prayed on the street without shame because I needed God.
Yes.
Yes, but I've been well.
Yes. Wow. We are grateful to God even for creating time and just coming and gracing Man Unveiled.
Yeah,
These are men empowerment show, but once in a while we love just featuring, having the ladies edition, because there is also part of your story and you are part of the life of a man. There is no man without a woman.
Yes.
And that is why we want to talk about motherhood. Motherhood unfiltered. And Linus Joe is here to speak it as it is. And we want to appreciate you for the burger points you dropped last Wednesday.
Thank you.
Again, we got a lot of feedback, and we want to pick that conversation from there. And when we look at, what we call motherhood, I know motherhood is a journey. Motherhood is very dynamic. And maybe you can just, because there's someone who is watching this program for the very first time, before maybe they go back and check what we did last time, maybe you can just introduce yourself. And yes, first introduce yourself, then we'll go to the next.
Wow.
This is your camera.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Linias Jo Mombi, and I'm so glad to be in this show representing the ladies and more so the mothers. And I know as mothers we play a huge part in the land or in the society that we live today. So I'm glad to be here. I am a mentor, I am an author. I've authored several books. Maybe in our last show you can check some of the books that I have done. We also do trainings for teenagers, for people, empowerments. We do all these things by the grace of God. Yes, thank you.
Wow. And one of your amazing books is the reason why you are here.
Yes.
A redefined mom. And I know last time we really looked at it, and but I would just want you to, for someone who is watching us for the first time, I would want you to take us through maybe some 2 things that every woman need to know about motherhood.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe 2 things. And by the way, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. You can continue sharing this broadcast. Let someone know something great is happening right here on Man Unveiled Elevate TV. You can go ahead.
Wow, thank you. I think the most important thing, and I think we touched on it last time, we said that every mother, because before she became a mother, she was a woman. And we say one of the crises that happens in motherhood is loss of identity. Because of this overwhelming job, sometimes you lose yourself because you're demanded, you're needed, you know, and it is a job that you cannot run away from. So identity, we said it is a crisis sometimes to a large number of women who are in motherhood. So we said one of the greatest thing that every woman should know, it is number 1, who am I?
Wow.
Because once you know who am I, or who you are as a woman, before you get to who am I as a mother, first know and understand within yourself, internalize, you know, research within yourself and understand who am I as a woman. Once you get who you are as a woman, now shift to, then why am I a mother?
Okay.
That is where we said now, you are a mother because it is a divine assignment. The Lord has entrusted those kids to you, those children to you. So it is a divine assignment. Now, when you understand why, the burdens, the challenges becomes easier, and you are now able to tackle the challenges within motherhood with grace, understanding, and confidence, knowing that you are not in motherhood by mistake.
Wow.
You are in motherhood by appointment.
Divine appointment.
Yes, whether it was you had a set time, whether you are ready or not, it is by divine appointment. And number 3 that every woman should know, it is now, I'm a mother, what do I need to do? Those 3 questions, when every woman understands those 3 questions, motherhood becomes easier, because now you are able to navigate every challenge and the journey of motherhood. Now, as a mother, you ask yourself, now I am a mother, I am in this situation, what am I supposed to do? And I say that question, do not refer or ask that question to people around, because everybody has their own version. And remember, we have come from different places, different backgrounds. You know, the upbringing was different. So go back to God, the one who appointed you
to be a mother.
To be a mother.
Oh, yes.
Go back to him and ask him, now because God, this is where I am. This is where you have placed me. There are so many responsibilities. There are so many things that I'm needed to do. What do I do?
Wow.
And God is faithful. And I think that one now makes the responsibility become a bit easier. The burdens become lighter, because now you know I am not alone. It is just like a job. When you're given a job in an office and you are told this is your desk or this is your job, when you understand that this is your area, it becomes easier, because you know that my focus, my attention, it is on this area. So understanding who you are first as a woman, then ask yourself, why am I a mother? And that question is only God who can answer you. And then ask yourself, what do I need to do? Or what should I do now? Wow. The 3 questions, I think they cover a lot. Wow. A lot for the woman. Wow. Yes.
And I also want to appreciate you for, in fact, you say that in your first book, Designer Woman,
yes,
it addressed the essence of a woman, being a woman. And now we are talking about motherhood.
Yes.
And you know, I know last time we touched on many areas, but there are areas that we never touched. I would want you to address the issue of the challenges and the battles of motherhood. Yes.
The challenges and battles of motherhood. As I have said, you need to ask to understand the three.
Yes.
Because the challenges are so many. The battles are so many. And like 90%, there is the challenges that people can see, which are physical. You can see someone when they are sick, you know, during childbirth, during all these complications, they are sick, you know, the backaches and all that. Those people can see. But there are so many silent battles that a woman fights or a mother fights within themselves. So those are some of the challenges, and some of them are identity, as we have said. Others are spiritual. Because now you are in a space and you need God.
Wow.
You need help. And the help you need, you are not able to get it from the people around you. Because there are needs that cannot be met by the people around you. So there are physical battles, there are spiritual battles, there are physical battles. When you're fighting, you know, the body image, things have changed. I remember we mentioned that last time. You know, your body has changed. All of a sudden, you used to be, you know, a girl, you know. Yes, with a fraternity, you know, and wearing whatever you want and feeling nice about yourself, but everything has changed. So there is even the body, the physical battles. And sometimes we don't speak them out. You're just fighting them within yourself.
In fact, sometimes you'll meet with your friend and they'll tell you, hey, you become big.
Mad.
And it's like...
Yeah, so there are so many silent battles that women fight silently, that you cannot see. So, but there are those few, I call them few, that people can see. Yeah, so there are so many battles that they fight.
Maybe you can mention one of the things that maybe you mentioned, and maybe you can add something on it, is maybe lack of support as a challenge. Because
yes.
Sometimes you even have a house help. Maybe your husband is not around, but this house help is not even understanding you. They know you don't have a choice. How do you navigate around that?
I think just allow me to go back to God, because I'm saying there is a lot around motherhood. I know if it is work, you can go to a certain people, to a certain, you know, someone who has gone ahead of you, just to ask for counsel. But there are needs that unless you find the answer within you, unless you learn within yourself how you will handle those things, there are so many challenges that people around you can help you sort. For example, maybe a husband will tell the wife, mbona unasumbuka na mpaka uko na mfanyikazi. But the wife, the woman anaona kuna needs zake that they are not being met. There's the way she wants things to be handled. There's the way they want their children handled. You know, again, they are conscious. A woman is usually very alert when it comes to their children. That is why when the children are very small, are breastfeeding, a mother can sense when the child is crying. Hata akiwa mbali atajua my child is crying. So you may think she has the help, but there is something she's lacking. So, and those are battles, and the only support you can give them at that point is just to tell them, it's okay, I understand you. But don't say, see, I have provided this. No, you have not provided the exact need. Because even them themselves, they don't understand what exactly they need, but they feel there is a void, they feel there is an emptiness, there is a gap within that they are not able even to explain. So the support you can give them at that point is just understanding. That is not the time to create a drama for them. That is not the time, and we said last time, that is not the time to compare them with anyone. Let them walk the journey. Let them feel that though you may not offer 100% the support that they need, because yes, you are offering financial support, yes, you are offering them maybe the protection, the physical protection, maybe you are offering one or two things, there is the help and all those things, but those are not all that she needs. And because you might not need what else she needs, just support her. Don't create drama for her. That is not the time even for her to start being insecure about her marriage, about her, you know, their business and everything. Just give her peace, because it is not a lifetime thing. We said it is for a period, and once the child joins school or the children join school, now you go to the next step.
So
the next
sometimes,
phase.
because I'm speaking for many men, and as a counselor, I will tell you, many men will say that I no longer understand my wife.
Yes.
You know, she's causing us. She has become very dramatic nowadays. You know, mara at night. I mean, patia mtoto. You know, and you see now when the child is crying, what else does that child need? Si anataka kunyonya zinawe si ndio. You know, so sometimes men, I've seen men, you know, going to a different bedroom.
Yeah.
Just to give you time with the kid to cry, and because tomorrow you'll be going to work. You expect this man to work, because there's also a place where the man need to be understood.
Yes.
I'm here to speak for you, man, Mr. Man, who is watching us. I'm here to
Yes.
You expect me to go to work tomorrow,
Yes.
feed the family and do whatever, and yours is just to look. You know, you are just concentrate with this child. Yani, you even have a house help. In fact, I will not mind even adding another one.
Okay.
Provided you know, I have my peace. I've seen many men run away from home.
Yes.
You know, maybe from where you sit. Do you feel like some women also are so dramatic, they take advantage of this situation?
Yes. Yes, they can be dramatic, but not most of them, or in fact, if not all of them, most of them not being dramatic in a bad way. It is being dramatic looking for attention.
Okay.
Because if a woman does not get attention, anaweza faint. Anaweza faint just trying to look for attention. So when you see your wife is dramatic, or the mother of your child is dramatic, ask yourself, where am I missing?
Why can't she just say what the problem
Sometimes
is?
they don't know what they need.
Okay.
Remember, these are emotional beings.
Okay.
And they are, and now with the breastfeeding, with the pregnancy, you know, and with the children when they are young, you know, there is so much. Mtoto akona homa, the other one is sick, they are running, the fevers are high, she can't sleep. At that point, she also doesn't know. Just muniruhusu tu men, tutetea women. She also doesn't understand what she's feeling. I can tell you for sure, and please men hear this, there are so many times a woman sits down somewhere feeling sad, na yeye mwenyewe anajiuliza ni nani amenikosea.
Wow.
Because they don't know. Because of the emotions, the emotional stress, the emotional burdens and all that. So understand them. And the best you can do is to tell them it's okay.
Wow.
Just tell
Assurance.
them it's okay. Na hata ukimuuliza, are you okay? Akwambia yes, I'm okay. No, just know you are not, they are not okay. Tell them, I know you are not okay, but it shall be okay.
Wow.
It shall be well. Yes.
Now, something else that we also find out, especially now as the children are growing up.
Yes.
The challenge is who should do what. Because sometimes for us men, we are busy people. Men, we are busy people.
Yeah, looking for money.
We are looking for money. We want to stabilize this family as much. We want to make our families as comfortable as possible. Maybe as a challenge, because it's also a challenge. It's also a challenge as children are growing up.
Yes.
What do you think is the you know, the balance here between work, other things that we do? Because from now where you sit as a mother, I'm saying that because you talked about 3 categories of mothers.
Yes.
There is the stay-at-home mom, there is the housewife, and there's also the working mom. The working mom. Out of all these, there are responsibilities that we men feel that these are motherly duties. Even if you work in the central bank, these are motherly duties, you know. Do you sometimes feel like you are overburdened by these responsibilities? And sometimes you feel like this man should do this. You are here to speak to us men, because we need to know where can we support, what can we do to ease the burden and the, you know, and the responsibilities that are there in the family.
And I think that is a modern day challenge, because we have to work. Both the mom, both the dad, they both have to work. And sometimes, you know, balancing that is not easy. Now, especially when it comes to the woman. Because even when you are at work, you're still making calls. You saw me making a call just before we began the show. I have to make sure everything is okay and everyone is okay. But for the man, he never made any call. So it becomes so much overwhelming for the mother. But there is a special grace for her. Now, there is no a certain responsibility that is designed or set for the woman. There is no responsibility when it comes to parenting that this is for the woman, this is for the man. No. Because today we have many single fathers. They are raising their children.
True.
Does it mean they look for people who can do some work? No. They are there and they take the responsibility. If it, we have seen others even bathing their children, taking them to school. You know, and all that. So there is no responsibility that is for the woman. And because both the children are for both of you, it is for the good of your family, for the growth of your family. Why not both of you do what you can do? Being considerate of your partner, because after the children have left for boarding schools and colleges and universities, you will be left the two of you. And I usually say, the best time to prepare for your retirement as a couple. Now, with this one, we are speaking to the children that have both the father and the mother present. The best time to prepare for your retirement as a couple, it is when you're young.
Wow.
Because after the children have left, because you are not doing these children any privilege. It is your responsibility
to raise them.
Yes. In fact, there is a young man I saw somewhere suing people, suing the parents. I never asked you to give birth to me. You know, you chose to be present to this call. So prepare, be there for each other. Once you create that bond, that whatever we are doing with these children, as we look for money, or as you look for money, then I am taking care of the children. And it doesn't matter who. It can be the man, it can be the woman. Both of you, it is your responsibility, both of you. So take up the challenge and see it. Nasemanga, if you want to enjoy doing something, don't see it as it is. Change your mindset.
Wow.
Change your mindset. Instead of seeing it as a load, see it as an opportunity to bond with your children, to create beautiful memories. Even for the man, if it is the man who is at home that day with the children, see that as an opportunity to create beautiful memories, because at the end of it, the only thing you will have for that day, it is the memories that you'll create. So change your mindset. Don't see it as a load. Sometimes it is overwhelming, but once you change your mindset and see it differently from the way it is, it becomes easier and you find yourself enjoying it. Enjoy it. So let that be a moment for you coming together and doing things together with this in mind, that the retirement years are coming and these children will be gone, will be left just me and my partner. How am I treating my spouse? How am I treating my wife today?
Do you sometimes feel, because you also interact with a lot of ladies, a lot of mothers in the forums that you do, do women sometimes feel, do mothers sometimes feel like men run away from responsibility in terms of not just providing, even bonding with the children and just being present?
Yes, and I think it happens a lot, especially I think now, I don't know about Kitambo, but today, and I've said that is the modern day challenge, because people are running to look for money. As you have said, men are out there looking for money, but be intentional. I say, as a man, the gift or the kind of love, if you want to get to the heart of a woman, love her children.
Wow.
It doesn't matter whether you are the father or not. And we have seen these cases. If you want to get, they say that the way to the man's heart is through food. The way to the woman's heart is through her children. Create time. Remember, these are your children. Whether they are present or whether, what is it called? These ones?
Absentee fathers.
There's a name.
Deadbeat.
No, I didn't want that. Whether you are not together with the mother, but
cooperating.
Cooperating. But create time with your children to bond, to have memories. Your children will never remember the school fees you paid. They will never remember the food you bought for them, their clothes, the cars, the everything. So you took them where? They will never remember, but they will always treasure those moments you sat down on the carpet and prayed with them.
Wow.
Those moments you walked on the road with them. Those are the memories they want. Because children treasure presence. Not what you give, but you yourself.
Wow.
So let's give our children our presence.
Wow.
Even in the busy schedule, let us plan. Let us plan and ask God to help us to not lose on one side and lose the other one.
Wow.
Yes.
I want to appreciate. I want to really appreciate you. There are those who are watching us, and it's also good to know that there are things that I have learned from you. And it's good to appreciate when God has graced maybe one partner in a certain area.
Yes,
because God has graced you in parenting, and I learn a lot. I take a lot of notes. When you speak, I hear, and there are things that I apply. I remember there was a time you are very angry. And you are, I don't mean not to use that word angry. We are not happy that I never used to take my son to the barber shop.
Yeah.
And you kept on telling me, you know, but I used to be busy. The truth is, I'm coming at night, I'm tired, you know. Where do you get this time? But a time came and you know, repetition is good. You keep reminding that man. Keep reminding him. I think you kept reminding me until I did something about it. And I think today I've tried.
Yes, you are an intentional father.
Wow. So something else that I also learned is creating memories. I think I saw you purposefully doing it. You are very purposeful as it is, and I learned it, and I also took it to myself. We are saying this because these are practical things that we can do. Yeah. Even having the walks with the children.
Yes.
And I was able, you know, because most of the times I'm not there. So maybe on Sundays after the service and all that, we take a walk with the kids and we bond. Yeah. And sometimes you even feel they're asking, Daddy, are we going for a walk today? Yes. Daddy, are you know? So those are things that, the things that Pastor Linus is sharing here are things that are very practical. Yes. And, you know, something else maybe before we go for a short break, something that you can address. Now, I want you to help a man. I want you to help a man who is being denied an opportunity by the wife to bond with the children. Speak to that my wife and speak to that man. Because there are men who want to be present. Yes. And there are also men who are not present. They are there, but they are not present. Maybe you can speak to those before you go further.
Wow, it's sad.
And the impact maybe.
Yeah, the impact on the children. Yes. It's sad, and I think when we were doing when we are doing the teens trainings, these are things we encounter with the teenagers. And sometimes because we ask them to write down some of the things, and you will see what these children are writing, and you can tell the situation at home. And when it comes to this situation, sometimes I think about Abraham. And you remember Abraham, when they got their first son, not Isaac, the first son, Ishmael. And then Sarah did what she did as the woman she is. And I remember when that child and the mother went, Abraham prayed, and Abraham gave them gifts. And this is the situation. This is my fear. And this would be my advice to God, to women, to men, especially men who, even those who are denied. And there are men who have run away from their responsibilities. When Abraham realized that this child, I can no longer stay with this child.
I cannot be a present father.
Yes, I cannot be a present father. He registered his presence before God. And that is why now he gave the gifts to the son. So he released the child with blessings. So he was not physically present, but he was present in the life of that child because he blessed the child with gifts. But now, this is my worry, where my worry comes. Sometimes we say and we pray because there are many single mothers who have a very good relationship with God. There are people or even children who can appear before God and tell God, God, you say that you are the father to the fatherless. But is the father really dead?
Am I really fatherless?
Yes, is this child really fatherless? Okay. The father is alive. But now, I always ask myself, what if now God takes over the space of this fatherless child, yet the father is alive. So I always say, please register your presence before God.
Okay, wow.
Let God know I have a child.
You are willing.
You're willing. If you're denied, let God know you're willing. If you ran away, go back. So that God doesn't say, hey, mimi sijui baba yako, mimi nadhania baba yako wako uhai. Kumbe he's dead and yet he's living, he's alive.
I want us to go for a short break because that man is coming back. There's a man who wants to find his way back to go and, you know, get back to his child's life.
Yes.
And it's possible, but you'll tell us how, because again, you also speak to the lady who is denying the father of this child, because these are dynamics that are there today. I want us to go for a short break. Keep writing to us. Let us know where you are watching us from. If you have a question, list it there on YouTube, on Facebook. I'll be sampling all those messages. See you in some few 2 minutes.
This generation is under pressure. Young ministers are carrying assignments, callings, questions, battles, and responsibilities many were never prepared for. But God is still raising men and women who will stand firm in truth, in purity, in doctrine, and in power. This June, a clarion call is going out across the city. Standing Strong Ministers Conference presents Standing Strong Pre-Conference, a one-day gathering for young ministers. Happening on Monday, June 1st, 2026 from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Kenya Cinema Plaza, Moi Avenue, Nairobi CBD. Come and receive impartation, instruction, direction, and strength for ministry. Ministering are Apostle David Juma, Apostle Othniel Mwabili, Apostle Dennis Wambogu, Reverend George Masharia, Pastor Tim Wangi, Pastor Anita Flo, Minister Onjula Praise, and other seasoned voices. Theme scripture, O thou man of God, 1 Timothy 6:11. We are contending for a generation that will catch the Spirit of the Lord and ministry. Standing Strong Pre-Conference, a generation must arise. In a rapidly changing world, God is calling His leaders to rise, connect, and be strengthened. Join the Pastors and Spouses Conference 2026, hosted by the International Believers Leadership Connection. Be ministered to by guest ministers Reverend Dr. Patrick Nyaga, USA, and Reverend Kenny H. Baker, USA, under the leadership of Reverend Elijah Lankisa, Chairman, alongside Reverend Dr. Richard Muchangi, Apostle David Juma, Bishop Dr. William Tumisingin, Bishop Dr. Benson K. Ngwiri, and Worship Minister Barbara Perez. Experience transformational teaching, meaningful fellowship, and divine empowerment. Happening 12 to 13th June 2026 at KICC Aberdare Lenana Hall, Nairobi. Sessions run 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. for pastors and spouses, and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. open to all. Register today at connectiblc.org or call 0740-817-920. Pastors and Spouses Conference 2026. You are called. You are not alone.
Yes, welcome back to Man Unveiled. This is Man Unveiled program. Tonight is Ladies Edition, and we are grateful and thankful to God for giving us an opportunity to interact with Linus Joe. And I know you're enjoying the show. We were with her some few weeks ago, and you demanded a part 2 of this program, and we are right here. I want you to keep writing to us. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Keep commenting and writing to us. Let us know where you are watching us from. And I know that this program will reach as many, and especially even the young mothers, the young parents. This is a program for you because you must be inspired and transformation must be a reality. Karibu sana, Linus.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'm saying I'm your student when it comes to parenting. And sometimes it's good to accept when someone is graced. That I would give this advice to families. Every family, every partner has something they bring.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people, when people are meeting, I don't know whether people keep still asking themselves, what are you bringing on the table? There's someone who said, I'm the table itself. So there's something, someone has something that they bring in that relationship, and I want to appreciate. Now, we were looking at motherhood unfiltered, and you are saying something on, we are speaking to parents, to maybe single parents. Maybe the father is denying the mother the opportunity to see the children. Or the mother is denying the father. You know, the fact that possibly things never worked. Where is the place of these children?
Yeah. I say that even if things never worked, it never worked for you too. But it worked for the children.
It must work for the children.
And it worked. That is why they were born in that relationship. Because it worked for them. So I think this calls us to a place of not being selfish. Because I see that as selfish, being selfish, denying the child their rights. Because that is their rights even before God. Unless the person is not willing to see their child. But if they are willing, give them access. Give them access, let them know. Also, let the child know that that is your father, that is your mother. And let the children decide what they want and who they want to live with. Though that calls for, you know, there's issues with
legal issues on that.
There's legal issues on that, and according to the age of the children. But let us not deny children their chance, or the opportunity, or the way they were born, because it worked for them.
There are some people who have interacted and they say that every time they go with their father, they come with bad manners. Anytime they go with their mother, she poisons them. About me, about my family, and therefore the man or the woman will feel like separation and even denying them access is healthier for their children. What do you say about that? Because there are people who can be toxic.
Yes, there are people who can be toxic. And I think, and this is why we say intentional parenting. Because there are things we protect our children. We are not just protecting them physically. We are protecting the seed in them. Because once the morals and the values are corrupted, what kind of a child will this child grow? Even if you provide for them whatever they need, the best schools, the best everything, anything they need, you provide for them. But morals and the values they don't have, then we have a very generation, and you will suffer because they will cause you pain in the future. You will cry because of what you sowed. So let us be intentional. Let us not punish each other at the expense of the children. Let us not poison the child because I want to hate on the man or because I want to hate on the mother. Let me not use my children to instill pain in the other partner. Know that God, these are God. We say that we are just stewards. So whatever you are doing, the master will come and will ask, why did you do that? Or I entrusted you with these children. What did you do? So even as you relate with them with the struggles that you too as mature people are struggling with, remember these children were not part of your journey. They came. They found, God brought them in that relationship. And God, so this one works for them. So let us not involve our children in our own matters. Let us spare them that. And spare them the pain and spare them the traumas. And spare them the insecurities and so many dangers that comes with that selfishness. Because I call it selfishness because you want to make the other person feel bad or be denied access. That is why you are
using the child as a weapon.
Yes, as a weapon. So let's not destroy the destinies of our children, because what you sow, you shall reap. instead of sowing bitterness, instead of sowing, you know, we call them bad manners in the life of this child.
They are indeed bad manners.
Let us sow good seeds that later in life, because they are not, years does not stand, days does not stop. Tunasonga to every time, every day. Years, 5 years to come, will you be proud of the things you told your child? Will you be proud of the things you instilled, the morals, the dirty values that you instilled in your child? Will you be proud of them when that child becomes a thug because of what you did? When that child becomes something else because of what you taught them.
Do you feel like there is transference of and possibly projection of the traumas we were raised with?
Yes.
Because there's now the pressure of modern parenting.
Yes.
And there's the way we, in fact, we grew up by the grace of God. Ni kwa neema tu tulikuwa. You know, the way we used to be disciplined, you know, and you know, even in school we were caned without reason. Today, don't try that at home.
Yeah.
Even right now in the house, you cannot punish your child without explaining to them.
Yes.
Why. So, do you feel like our parents sometimes bring in our traumas into our parenting?
Yeah, and
how can we overcome that?
Yeah, it is called a healing.
Yeah.
Because nobody comes into parenting neutral.
Okay.
We all come carrying experiences.
Baggages, yes.
Baggages, how we were raised, how we saw, the things we experienced, the things we saw, even maybe you didn't like how you were brought up, but you love how your neighbors did it. So we come with baggages, we come with experiences, but now
and
expectations. But now trying to implement them today, they will not work. Because the children we are raising today are so exposed because of the social media, and those are among the challenges of modern parenting. The technology and social media, these are children who know their rights. Your child, you will tell your child to do this, and they'll tell you, hii ni child labor.
Yes.
You know, but kitambo, children couldn't say that. But today they are able to express
Who are you
themselves.
even telling?
Yes, they'll even, sometimes I listen to how they engage with their teachers, and I'm surprised. For us, you couldn't. Teacher is a commander. But now, because of that, because of the way we came, and many of us were not prepared, so it's easier to come in with baggages. So I say, and I always say, it is never too late to do the right thing.
Yes.
It is good to search deep within yourself and know, how was I raised?
Wow.
And that comes to self-care and healing.
Wow.
Because you need to take, because before you become an excellent mother, or before you become a father, you have to first, that is why, even for the father, you need to understand who you are, so that you can deal with issues that never worked for you. You can deal with issues that affected the way you were raised. There are personalities that we acquired, they were not inborn. We acquired because of maybe how we saw the tension, maybe they were abuse in the family and all that. There are personalities that we carried or we developed. So we need to go back and call it self-care and say, I want to understand, how was I brought up? How did I see and all think parenting is? Then begin a journey of healing. And this is garbage out, releasing what does not work. That yes, I was brought up in this way. Yes, I grew knowing that mwanaume ni sauti.
Yes.
You know, it's the voice. You
the
need
way
to
my father used to do it.
Yes, and having their special seat. You know, if it works, it is good. If it doesn't work, so that when you're healed, when you have dealt, you have released that garbage. You know, when you have serviced your heart, your mind, your emotions, the pains we were caused, because there are so many people who are dealing today with the situations, the challenges they are facing today. It is not because they have the challenges today, but it is because of the traumas, because of the pains.
Childhood experiences.
Yes, childhood experiences. But we need to go back for us to search and do away with some of these things. Forgive the people that we need. The
fatherhoods and the motherhoods.
Yes, those wounds. Forgive the people you need to forgive. Release them, so that now you can experience motherhood and fatherhood as a whole. The way God ordained it for you. Because as long as you are carrying these baggages, you will never experience, because you are living the past. You have not started living today.
And you transfer them to the next
yes,
generation.
and you transfer them to the next generation. And the bad part, it is that you will not have an experience to enjoy the kind of parenting that God wanted you to enjoy. Wow. So you will miss on a part or a blessing that God had ordained for you. So let's do away with things. Sometimes I say forgiveness is not easier, but we choose it because we choose it for ourselves, for our freedom, for our so that we can enjoy life and experience life as a whole. Wow. Yes.
Powerful insights here from Denius Joe. I can see Wilbur Wanyonyi, thank you, sir. Pastor 𝗪𝗓𝗥𝗛𝗢, thank you, Pastor 𝗪𝗓𝗥𝗛𝗢, all the way from Kitengela. God bless you, my sister. God bless you. Kitengela, well presented. Thank you. Motherhood is indeed a great blessing. Thank you so much. It says that Denius Joe is beautiful and full of wisdom. Wow.
Thank you.
The billionaire, the youngest billionaire we have in Rwaka, the black Indian. Wow, Newton. Thank you so much. God bless you. Faith Joroge, God bless you. Continue sampling your messages. We are grateful that you are tuned. Thank you also. Someone else here on YouTube, I want to sample message here. Let me see. Wow, let the message keep coming. A minute. Wow, thank you, Jillian Maigwa, thank you so much. All the way from Thika, God bless you. You are watching, she's saying that she's enjoying the Redefined Mom.
Wow.
I think she has a copy of the book.
Yes.
Thank you, Jill, God bless you. Salimia huyo mzee sana. Thank you. So, something else, where is the place of mentorship? In all this, where's the place of mentorship? Because in those olden times, young women used to go to elderly women. I remember there was a time we had some Ugandans. We interacted with them, and there is the Senga factor.
The Senga.
You know, in Uganda, there is the woman who mentor the young lady, and that woman is called Senga. And you know, where's the place of Senga here in Kenya and in our modern parenting journey?
Yeah. They are there.
All right.
Because there are people who have walked the journey of parenting, let me correct parenting, because it's both the father and the mother, and they have enjoyed the fruits. We have them, we have seen them, we have seen their children, and they are role models. And when we see them, we say there is hope. We know there is hope for our children and for all intentional parents. So there are people we can go to, and mentorship is very important because you cannot walk any journey alone. Even as you pursue your career, you cannot pursue your career alone. You need people who are guiding you. When you have a situation, you go to them. So it is always good to have someone you can ask questions, to have someone who can guide you, who can speak to you, to have someone whom you can seek wisdom from. But not every counsel should be applied.
Wow, that's a good question.
Yes, because the way I am raising my children, remember my children are not like your children.
They are unique in their own way.
They are unique, their parts are different, and that is why I say even our fingerprints are different. The fingerprints, they are different because everybody is different. Even me, with my 3 children, I do not raise them the same. Because they are also different. So the way I deal with this one, it is different from this one. So it is good to have counsel and keep seeking counsel. But before you apply that counsel, is it agreeing with your conscience?
Wow.
With your concerns? Na dhamiri yako, I love Kiswahili version. It says dhamiri yako. Is it agreeing with dhamiri yako? So that you don't do something thinking because it worked for this.
It worked for this family.
Then
these
it should
children
work
are well
for
behaved
you.
because the mother does this
and this. Then you do it on your
not a
side.
copy-paste thing.
Yeah. When you do it on your side and it doesn't work, you begin thinking that the problem is your child. No, the problem is your way. There is something I call in the book unique parenting style.
Wow.
You need to develop it, but you cannot develop it just from you wake up and develop it. You need to have information, and that is why the Bible says, "My people perish for lack of knowledge." knowledge. So we need knowledge. Let us seek knowledge. There are YouTube, you know, so many content about parenting. Let's read the word. Let's listen to people. Let's go.
Read books.
Read books. Join those classes, those online sessions. Join them. Have information. Then trust the miracle.
Wow.
Because the miracle,
the way the Holy Spirit guides you,
that is the voice of the Spirit of God. Because God is interested with his child. He's not interested in the way you do, but the way it is all about the child, because he's interested with the child. You might do something crazy, but it works for your child, or something that looks silly, but it is working for your child. But somebody else tries that and it doesn't work. For example, there are people who have given, there are parents who have given their children phones. Then you will think Nani has a phone and their child, they, you know, they are well behaved and all that. And then you think of giving your child a phone. And you destroy the destiny of that child.
They will even tell you, so and so wanakuanga
yes,
phone.
Yes. But always when it comes to parenting, this is not like job that you can resign and go for another one and look for another one. When it comes to parenting, be keen on what your conscience is telling you. Be keen. Hear the Miri that could even tell you that my child is not okay. Never doubt that in every stage of life. That is even when it comes to teenagers. Let us not do things the way people are doing, but let us seek knowledge in all areas. So mentorship is key, because nobody can become anything alone. We need each other, we need people, because of the different graces that people carry. Because there is one who will teach you about cooking, the food the children eat. There is another one who will teach you about, you know, how to help your children, you know, grow and develop in every stage, being responsible children. So let us pick graces from different people and different sources, but you are the person to decide on what to apply.
What works.
Yes, and what works.
And depend on divine inspiration.
Yes.
Hear God.
Yes.
I think that's what you're saying. It's good to hear God. Apart from reading books, and out of all the information you have, hear God.
Yes.
Which way? Because God will inspire you, even with the information that you have gathered. Wow, powerful, powerful. Now, these are very, very powerful. You know, one of the things Linus is saying here is that parenting is a responsibility you can't pick up from where you left.
Yes.
It's a full-time job. You can't even close your eye. You know, not just looking at them, but doing what you are supposed to do. Remember, it's not just about you. God is also concerned about your children. He loves them. In fact, He created them. He has a purpose for them. So it's always good to be keen in hearing God's voice, even in parenting. Now, what is the joy of parenting? Because there are challenges, there are battles, you know, all those things. We have had people, you know, parents are complaining, I've gone for seminars. Parents will tell you, mimi sijui nitafanya nini, these were taught. In fact, there's one woman I met somewhere, and as we were sharing, akasema, watoto wataniua. These children will kill me. And I said, are these children meant to kill this mother? Now, because we have looked at all the challenges, what is the joy of motherhood? What is the joy of motherhood?
And I think this one I may categorize it on maybe the legacy you leave.
Yes.
Because that is where the joy comes.
Yes.
And one of the joys, and I think we mentioned, it is creating good memories with them.
Wow.
Even when you're angry, before you react, think about tomorrow. I know it's not easy. You might react then, remember later that you needed to think. And sometimes, when we are speaking to women, sometimes we say, a woman will shout.
Yes.
And then asikia ameongea sana, then ajiambia, si nilikuwa nimesema sitakuwa na shout.
By the way, must women, must mothers make noise in the morning as children prepare to go to school? Must they keep, you know, can't a mother, let me ask you mothers, what is the noise for? We men are silent, we are just there enjoying TV and all, but a mother, my goodness, the house, even when you are with the kids, the house will be very silent until the mother comes in. What is your problem?
It is not noise. It is the energy we carry.
Hey, my goodness.
That is energy. And that is the only way we can express our energy. And we don't do it, or mothers don't do it because they hate their children. I think there's just a way mothers and children grow and understand each other.
Can't you speak to them silently?
Yes, you can. There are those instances that happen that you're just talking to them and things are happening. But I don't know why it happens that whenever the woman is shouting, the man is there. I don't know why it happens. Now, I think it is set up.
Now, let me give this story to our viewer, because there's a friend who visited me, and he happened to spend the night with us. And this one evening, you know, he woke up late and he was telling me, "You mean the children have gone to school?" And he was telling me, "Hey, you are blessed, your wife. You mean your wife doesn't make noise in the You mean your wife doesn't make noise in the morning?" Because I never had the children when they were preparing to go to school. And I told him, I am really blessed.
Yes, you are blessed. Even a set up.
What that man didn't know is that he saved that morning.
Please, men, just know that is a setup. That is not how women are. Yeah, they talk. It's just that you only appear when the energy is too much and we need to release. Yeah, we don't. Women don't have a problem with their children. Just expressing themselves. But where are we? What are we talking about? We're talking about the joys of motherhood and creating those good memories. Create them every day.
How? Maybe you can give us 2 or 3 things that can help us create. Yes,
I'm saying. Sometimes we are striving to be perfect. And everything to run well at home. That even after umetoka job, you want everything to run well. But let us not struggle so much and strain ourselves so much trying to be perfect parents. Let us just live life and flow.
Wow.
Of course, there is the general cleanliness of the house, the hygiene. That one cannot be ignored because it is part of the healthcare. But let us not strive so much to be perfect. I always say, if as a woman you are able to go home and prepare a meal for your children, that is beautiful.
Wow.
You clap for yourself. That is enough for you to sleep and even have good dreams that night. If it is potty training a child and you have succeeded, that is enough for you to celebrate yourself. Those are milestones that you should celebrate. You know, also, even for the father, everything you do. I remember, like when we use our case. For me, I'm not so patient. Like teaching a child to wear shoes, you know, wacha kuvaa kombo. That one I've never been able. But for you, you are the one who teaches them about that. And I usually don't understand how you do it. So let us enjoy those small things. Because the beauty of parenting, it is not the houses we build. It is not even the schools we take them. And many parents have had cases with their children telling them, tutoa hii shule, tupeleke hii shule. Then unaweza, kwa nini hii na hii yenyu iko na hii? Hii ni mzuri, better kuliko hii. So it is not about the schools they go. It is not about how much we spend on them. But the ritual things that we do with them. Those are the memories that we create, both for our children and both for us. When we come to the mother, the legacy you live, because sometimes when we are living, we are thinking about legacy. This is something we don't know about the outcome. But what we know is it is, because now as a mother, you have a platform. God gives us a platform to become so many things. To become a doctor, to become a lawyer, a judge, to become a teacher, to become so many things, a chef. You know, sometimes there are so many, God gives us a platform to become so many things. And as we do that, it is not just for us. We are training these children without us speaking. We are training them that in life, you can have a challenge and solve it yourself. For example, when a child gets a cold, so many children today have learned that kimbilia ginger, na lemon, na turmeric.
That's the story in my house.
Na turmeric.
Self-medication.
And so many children have learned that. They take, even the little children, you will find them taking that concoction. Because as you're doing it, you are teaching them that in life, every time you get sick, it's not a must to go to the hospital. Think of something you can do. Sewing their clothes. You teach them. They will know that when a cloth is torn, I repair it. washing their clothes, washing their inner clothes.
Yeah.
They learn to do it. So this is a space that God has given us to make us experience life as a whole and in so many different dimensions. But as we do that, the joy is we are not just doing it for ourselves. It might look overwhelming, but we are sowing seeds in the life of these children, and this is the legacy we carry.
The life skills we give.
The life skills,
cooking,
the morals,
yes, the morals.
that when they fight outside, how is your response? Do you withdraw them from praying with with children? Because once you withdraw them, then they learn something that I should not relate with people. But we need each other, and these children need children. They need to fight and know how to solve their issues. Sometimes when they fight, unaambia enda msolve your issue, then ukuja uniambie. They are learning how to solve their issues. So as we maneuver in all this, in this field and in all these dimensions, you know, and so many things around, it might be overwhelming, but these are legacies that we leave. Good morals in children, children who are responsible, children who can take care of themselves, children who can even take care of their siblings, and children who will understand that my parents took care of them, I can also take care of them also, or I should also take care of other children, because God gave me parents who took care of me. So that is legacy, and that is the joy of motherhood. So I say it is us changing our mindset, so that we don't see the challenges as a challenge, but
As
change
hindrances,
them.
yes.
And change them, change our perspective, and see it as an opportunity that though it may look overwhelming now, but we shall enjoy when we see the legacy. We shall enjoy when we see the outcomes.
When they get married, you will see
when they get married,
this girl was raised well.
Yes.
She can cook for the husband. She can do this. And I know cooking is a life skill. Anybody can cook. But you know, nowadays we have young girls who can't cook. Young men who can't cook.
Yes. Also, that does not mean that because you did everything right, that the child must be right. There is a scripture, and sometimes when I think about it, ogopa kidogo, hasi kuogopa, I really think about it a lot. That the scripture that says that our children shall be taught of the Lord.
Yes.
So even as we train them, even as we teach them, let us remember that it is God teaching them. And sometimes when children grow, we find them diverting from the path you had showed them. Don't beat yourself. And this is, it is to that mother who was saying, wataniua. Awatakuwa. When they divert, thank God, tell God, I know that the scripture says that my children shall be taught of you. I know even in that situation, God, you're teaching my children, and they will come back in the right path. It is just a season to train them. So even when they divert, don't die. Don't be stressed. Usikuwe na pressure, you know, imepanda, umeanza magonjwa and all that. No, take that moment just to pray for them, to pray for their destiny, to pray even for their future, for their families if they are not married, with hope that my children are taught by the Lord. I have done what I was supposed to do, and I leave the rest to God. So let us not die because we see like our children are diverting. Yes.
Imagine that was our time. Our time is out. And how I wish we could continue this conversation, because as we, you know, Linus is loaded. We have only scratched the surface. There is so much she carries, because I've walked the journey with her, and I know the passion she has for parenting. I want to appreciate Fiona Kipto. Thank you, Fiona, for watching. Thank you, Know You. There's someone else says that Know You. Thank you so much. All those who are watching on YouTube and Facebook, God bless you so much. I want to talk to a parent who is watching us tonight, and maybe you are going through battles because of your children. You raised them well, and they have diverted. They have deviated from the ways that you taught them, and you feel like you failed. I want to tell you, don't take in more pressure. You did what you're supposed to do. Linus has just said that our children will be taught of the Lord. As much as you did what you did, allow God also to teach them and to show them. Sometimes when we think about our children, we think of how they grow up and on a straight line, on a straight path. But sometimes there is a way that God will take them because of where He is taking them. Sometimes God can uproot them because of their destiny and their future. So don't be under pressure because of what is happening to your children.
Yeah.
This is what I want to tell you, because a time will come, the fullness of time, that child will be restored.
Yes.
But you will not take away those medicine, those medication from you. Utaacha ukiwa mgonjwa na mtoto amebadilika. So trust God.
Yeah.
Put your hope in Him. Commit them to the Lord, as Linus has said. How can we find you as we close?
I'm in social media, Linus Joe, Mombi, and also I'm at, we are at Kimbo, Ruiru, Race Center.
Yeah.
And my contact is 0720-744-792.
Wow, she's available for counseling,
Yeah.
for women empowerment forums, and any other forum that you feel she can add value. I'm your host, Joe Wisdom. I'm so grateful. You can also get these books if you call that number. God bless you. Good night.